Hey, what's up, fiends? Alucard here. Tonight we have a very special guest, and we're going to talk about the brand new horror film, Vic Effects. So, first, I want to play the trailer for you. So, let's check it out, shall we?
So, I will see you soon. The way the light sees the dark, and the dark sees nothing.
Dude, that is a dope ass trailer, if I do say so myself. So, without any further ado, let's welcome filmmaker Chris Shern.
What's up?
How's it going, my friend?
Going good, man. It's going
Yeah.
good.
Dude, you rocking. You're rocking. This movie looks so freaking awesome that
Thank
I
you so much,
like.
man.
I can't even. Like I saw I remember when you released the trailer. I was like, holy crap, this thing's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We put that trailer out, a teaser, because I'll do an official trailer eventually. We put the teaser out almost a year ago. Honestly, it happened when Bill D. Russell was going to a horror con convention, and he was like, "Yeah, man,
Nice.
I want to show these guys, what's going on." So he kind of, I ain't gonna say he pressured me, but he's like, "Man, you probably should, put something out." I'm like, "Well, I got enough footage to try to figure something out." So that's when I did it, and then I rehashed it again, and then re-released it in like January. So yeah, so that's been circulating for a while now. And
Yeah.
so the trailer's gonna be interesting because there's some other layers to that once I get that all figured out.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, we got some people in the chat. Let's say hello.
cool.
We've got Dan in the
Yeah,
chat. There you go. How's it
producer.
going, my friend? Good to see you.
Yeah,
All right, we got the lovely Miss Anne as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Always,
My,
always love to see you as well.
my friend and mentor.
And we got my buddy Mr. Dan in horror. How's it going, Dan? All right. So tell us a little bit about Vic Effects.
All right, cool, man. I've been waiting a long time to actually just talk about Vic Effects, but yeah, Vic Effects is a movie about a Foley artist. If people don't know what a Foley artist is, it's someone who creates sound effects for like movies and video games and whatever else you need to create sound effects for. Vic, full name is Victoria Paulette. So she's a Foley, she's a Foley artist for like, low budget independent horror films. I mean, that's pretty much what I do. So
Perfect, right?
yeah, so it's not Hollywood glitz and glamour stuff. It's like grind it out, get the sounds for these low budget movies. So she gets hired to do a movie from a guy named Milo Kemp, played by Bill D. Russell. And Milo Kemp is a is a famous but infamous kind of low budget controversial horror director.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to Vic's studio to ask her, "Hey, I need you to do sound effects for this movie that I was doing." And the previous Foley artist, Thomas Raven, to which is Vic's idol because she looks up to him. He passed away, so Milo
Okay.
needed someone to finish doing the sound effects for the movie. So he hired Vic. And then, one thing lead to another as she's creating these sounds. A lot of crazy things start happening within the movie as well into her reality. So it's another mind fuck kind of situation. That from my previous movie, Evil Lurks. But yeah, it's an interesting take on things with horror because we created these different layers of horror movies with different genres as within the movie she's creating sound effects for. And the movie
Got
kind of starts out as a spotlight on Vic. So we created a mockumentary, and we shot it like a documentary style to
nice.
introduce Vic. And you'll see Thomas Raven throughout the movie through old interviews in a black and white setting. And it's kind of her, watching, like, it's like pretty much watching videos of him doing interviews about how his process of creating sound effects. So
Nice.
yeah, so it's a twist and turn kind of. I call it a psychological horror mockumentary anthology. Mindfuck.
Nice. And you see that's one of the cool things I really like about the potential of this movie. It seems like it's something fresh and new,
Yeah.
and it's not the same old crap that we always been getting from everybody else. No, this seems like it's a straight up, like, just badass movie.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen two movies that's related to what I'm doing. One of them I already had the concept, but I was looking up movies about Foley artists, and it popped up. It's a movie that came out in 2013 called Barbarian Sound Studio.
I've
And
heard
so,
of it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now the thing about that is, I definitely took color palettes and energy from that movie and incorporated that with Vic Effects. I have no shame in wearing my influence on my sleeve when it comes to the stuff that I've been looking at to put into Vic Effects. So that movie was the catalyst big time for, like, as I was writing the script and coming up with the vibe and the idea. And then it's a movie called Blowout from John Travolta.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, he played a sound effects artist.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with it, but it's also, it was a guy who's making sound effects for, like, low budget horror movies and stuff like that. So those are two elements. The difference between Barbarian Sound Studio and my movie, you just heard the sound. It was all about sound. He was making sound effects, and you heard the sound. With Vic Effects, it cuts into her doing sound effects, and then jumps into the actual movie she's doing sound effects for. So it goes into the process, and then it cuts into the time where everything is fully fleshed out with the sounds and stuff like that. So it cuts back and forth with that. So the first 9.5 minutes of Vic Effects is fucking intense. I'll just put it that way.
Nice, dude. I can't wait. I cannot.
Yeah, I can't either.
Soon.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got a couple more people in the chat. We've got Half Cheetah Will View. Chat with the Bat. There you go. Yeah, this is kind of a part 2 of Chat with the Bat, because Chris was on before on an episode of Chat with the Bat way back when. About a year ago, I think.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. We got the one and only villain.
My crew is here to say, dude, around this time last year, man, I had an idea. I had my DP, Jeremy Applebaum, and the actors, and we was just piecing together. A year later, I literally have a team. Like, Dan Jederick and Miguel are, like, they're part of Kissing Castles Productions, and I didn't have these guys last year. And I think as I was going on this journey, they saw what I was doing, and they say, "Hey, we want to be a part of it." So those my guys, man. So
nice. Well, it does seem like you are working with some folks you've worked with before.
Oh yeah.
A whole bunch. You got Amanda and all these guys are.
Amanda Winston. Amanda's my little sister, so she's pretty much Amanda. She's a beautiful, talented woman, but she like horror movies, man. She's like, let's go, let's get bloody, let's get dirty, let's get fucked up, let's make something. She's not a very nice person in this movie, put it that way.
Nice. Unlike in real life, she's lovely.
She's awesome. She's amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I when we started talking about it, I was telling her, I'm gonna make you a villain. Like, we need more female, like, horror icons, and like, I want to get to the point somebody wearing that black jumpsuit you wearing in this movie. I want that to be a Halloween costume, because
there you go.
I want people to be scared of you after this movie is done. But yeah, we got some shit in store.
And she looks very intense.
Man, whenever you because she got a couple of new movies, she got a couple of other movies coming out. She got a couple of movies out now as well. So whenever you get her back on, she'll, obviously she'll talk more about Vic and all her other stuff. But yeah, man, she'll let you know how intense things got
Nice.
with Vic. Yeah, things got intense with Evil Lurks, but yeah, it was a different kind of vibe when we did this, and we was familiar with each other a lot more
Mhm.
as well.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, because I remember you. I think one of y'all told me that y'all had kind of just met when y'all started filming.
Oh,
Like
we shot. Yeah, we met 4 days before we had to shoot for like 9 hours.
yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, it was crazy, but it worked out. Yeah,
All right, we got T Betty in the house. Hello, T Betty. How are you?
man, we got a party, boy.
Got a party going, baby.
Drink.
All right, we got the lovely Nanette. Hello, Nanette. How are you doing as well? All right, Cheetah says, "Blowout, De Palma's second best movie. That's one of my favorites for sure."
Dude, it's funny because I can say, like, I want to compare what I'm doing to that, but a lot of De Palma's cuts and split screen stuff, you'll see that in Vic Effects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. There you go. Dan saying thanks a lot, and shout out to me and Miguel as your minions. There you go. That's right. Kissing Castle is going to take over. It's going to take
Man,
over.
we trying to do something, man. Here's the thing. Dan talked me up. And I'm cool with that. I usually like to chill, but he's my rah. Let's get it. So I'm cool with that. If somebody talk me up, that's cool with me. But we trying to do something. And then also I want thank you for your contribution to the movie, and that's huge, man. And we're gonna talk more about things I want to try to do, incorporating you in, and also another project I'm working on. But we'll talk after
Awesome.
afterwards.
Sounds great.
But I'm trying to build a foundation, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, a lot of people believe in you because you guys put out an Indiegogo, and you guys rocked it. First day, you blew the damn thing out the water. Actually, I think before the first day.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was supposed to launch it on Tuesday, October 1st. And then I did something where I had someone, actually this guy Mike Davies, who's now our co-executive producer. He's from the UK. So and I'm talking with him closely about things, working on things overseas. So me and him been, powwow, and me, him, and Dan.
Ooh, nice.
And Miguel been powwowing with him about different things we're trying to do. And he was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, mate," because he's like, "Yeah, mate," and he's like 6 hours. Yeah, mate, can I get that? Can I get that link early going to get that perk? Get that producer perk. And I'm just like, "Cool, man." So not knowing the knowledge of all this shit, I sent him the link, thinking, "Oh, here's the link, man," because I know you 6 hours away, so grab. What did you?
Right.
Thing rolling. My dumb ass didn't think, "Oh, I just sent this out to everybody who signed up for the pre-launch," and all of a sudden, my buddy his band posted something saying, "Oh, the Vic Effects launches, the Vic Effects Indiegogos." I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I was on my way to band practice, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" I said, "Yo, this shit's live.
Like, oh no.
Then Ann, because Ann's been she's been my advisor. She's been she kills on their AgriStars crowdfunds, and she was my advisor. It's like, "Well, fuck it, man, you gotta go. let's go." I was like, "Shit, okay." And then that first 2 hours, man, we went over $1,000. So, and the goal was $2,000, and yeah, we're close to 6K. So
I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. We can take a look at it and see what everybody can do to help out.
Yeah, man. Even if we got dollar perks, give me something.
Indeed. We got the lovely Mayanne. Hello, Mayanne. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Nanette says, "Thank you, Chris, for talking about your movie because I keep getting it recommended to me, but it says it's found footage and most film. Okay, come out to make it like a documentary."
Oh, okay. See, this is why I need to do these interviews, because here's the thing about my movie is it's not a straightforward, because people can look at the teaser and say, "Well, what the fuck is this?" It's not a straightforward concept, and I do have to explain how everything is set up. It's definitely not a found footage movie. It's a movie. It's a lot of movies, to be honest with you. And we'll flush out more of the things as we go along with the interview about everything I'm trying to portray, because I'm creating my Vic Effects universe, and I'll
There
talk
you go.
more about that. But it's a horror movie with a lot of little horror movies in between the horror movie.
Yeah, this is going to be like a not all encompassing, but it's they're going to cover a lot of stuff. So
Yes, yes,
it's yeah. So that's why I think it's so cool. So
yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the Indiegogo. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. Let me move it to the other screen. There we go. All right, so this is the Indiegogo page, the Vic Effects horror feature film, and I do have the link in the description box as well as pinned to the top of the comments. So you can go ahead and click that and go right to this page right here. So as you can see, they're doing pretty well. They're at $5,900. So what is most of this money going towards?
So right now we shot the movie back in September of last year. So we pretty much shot for 16 days in a 9-month span, because
Mm,
we had to do what we can with scheduling and just shooting on weekends and stuff like that. And then my regular 9 to 5 and being a father and whatnot. I self-financed this movie. I self-financed it through saving my money and doing odd jobs and just and working with the actors and the DP, saying I can do this, and I was making, and they was fine, like give us payments. We don't need money right away and all this stuff. And then I honestly I met Dan, and Dan was super helpful with providing guidance with me with certain things, and yeah, he became my producer, and he's been helping me a lot. And now I'm in the post production process, so I'm doing a lot of visual effects and no CGI blood. No CGI blood, but we got a fantasy. But like I said, we got different tiers of horror. We have a sci-fi, post-apocalyptic horror concept, just like in the mix between Pet Predator and Alien. And you'll see it in the trailer when the monster screaming in her face. That's like my Ripley Predator version of this movie called
right.
Cyclone Base 9. That's the name of this movie. That movie that you will see in Vic Effects, and that's what you see in the trailer. So we're doing a lot of visual effects for that part. And we got a movie called The Blood on Broken Wings. If you ever seen like the behind the scenes of Miranda Kilpatrick and Caitlin Stack, they're playing angel assassins. So we're doing a lot. We're pretty much doing our kind of like fairy tale folk horror, Lord of the Rings kind of type of vibe. So we need a lot of visual effects with stuff like that. I actually just did a part where I was in a black suit and green screen doing some stuff, and then my visual effects artist Steve Eaton from CCC Entertainment, he's gonna paint the animation stuff to the monster, pretty much what they did with Lord of the Rings with Gollum. Gotcha. That's what he's doing with me and the Planet of the Apes. The way they set up, they put the dots on the face and then they digitize Caesar and all that stuff. He's doing that with that character I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
Big effects that costs money. So within that, we was like, okay, we need to raise money for the visual effects, and also we're going to be doing the sound design, which is going to be 5.1 surround sound, because we're gonna set up our own. I'm DIY, man. Whatever happens, but I'm a DIY filmmaker, so we're gonna be doing our own screenings. This is a movie about sound, so I don't want people watching this shit on their phone.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I want people to congregate. I'm 45 years old. I'm old school. Let's congregate, be in a theater, and let's watch a fucking movie. So we're gonna be wall of sound that costs money. I'm composing the music, the movie, but I'm hiring a bunch of different people. Like I got cello players and big orchestra drums. I'm hiring an opera singer, some electronic musicians. One of my favorite musicians, he's from Portland. I hustled him to give me a nice deal to compose some music for one segment because I'm hiring different composers for each segment of the movie. I usually compose all my music, but I'm also around musicians a lot, so I like to supervise. And it's like it's only so many things I can do and piece stuff together. But if I'm trying to record cello and I need like a 30-track, orchestra piece, I'm gonna hire my friend David Keller, and he's one of my main composers because he plays amazing. He's an amazing cello player and guitar. That costs money, so I gotta do that, and then we gotta mix all the music, and then also do the sound design. So by the time I got to post, everything was just kind of whatever. And then talking with Dan, because I've been thinking about this for a year. This wasn't like, all right, I'm gonna do a crowdfund. I knew towards the end of August, I said I was talking with Dan and say, hey, we got 30 days. Let's do 30 days. Let's pump out the promotion. And boom, 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 we'll do the pre-launch. I'm hoping by October I can try to book some podcasts and start promoting this thing. And honestly, man, I can't take all the credit for what's going on right now with the money situation. Dan did a lot for me, and he grabbed a lot of people and put a lot of pieces together to make this happen. If it wasn't for him, there's no way that would have looked like that. And I say DIY, but I didn't do it myself. I had help. So
yeah,
that's helpful. And for the past year, it's grassroots. I've been on Instagram, I've been on Facebook, and I've just been I've been showing people stuff, and people been gravitating to it. Like when me and Jeremy was done with a shoot, we just looked at each other like, damn, dude, I think we're making something that's really fucking good. And Jeremy, he's not a very high type of guy, but for him, shit, this is some of the best work I've done in the last couple of years. He was geeked about it. And I told him, I said, I don't want a shit ton of lights. Give me 2 or 3 lights to a minimum. We're gonna keep this on. I used a bunch of old manual lenses because I wanted to kind of dirt to the vibe, and we mixed between my gear and his gear. And because the studio has a certain kind of vibe, and then we shot differently with different things with the different movies. So that was a strategy that I was looking for in everything that I was doing. But so that's how I got, man. It was running from the ground up, just building conversation. There was no glitz and glamours and like, hey, look at me. It was like word of mouth, man. And that's
like on social media, so like you've been putting out these little snippets here and there, and and then then all your actors will retweet it and all this other stuff, and so I've been seeing these little clips, and like every little clip, I'm just like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Let's just keep doing this. Yeah.
This is phase 1, so this is only.
And I'm not the only one excited. VHS Doom Podcast is also really excited.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be on their show in next month or so, depending on what their schedule is. So I'm out here trying to get it, man.
There you go. And Man says it sounds awesome.
Yes. Hey, if you got $1, donate every penny.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that back up. And I was going to show even $1 would be fantastic. Of course, I think this goes the opposite way. So let's.
Oh yeah, it's toward.
Yeah. So let's go somewhere. Where is it? Let's see.
Right.
Where is it? There. Come on. All right. So there's all kind of perks you can get here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look, social media shout out.
Yeah.
$1, people.
$1.
You can donate $1.
That's it. It's one.
Check it out. And then you're a part of the Vic Effects universe. There you go.
Yeah. Period.
Bam.
Get it, and yeah, man.
There you go. You got that, and they'll even shout you out on social media. There you go. So there we go. We got a little $5 one as well.
Yeah.
And let's see what else. We got the digital download of the movie. So that's really cool. I'm always up for those. Because those are and then you get to keep the movie, so it's like it's yours forever. Do what you want with it. There you go.
Do what you will with it.
Boom. There you go. And to be honest, for a perk, that's a pretty damn good deal for $24.
I've
seen so many way more than that.
And that's the thing I was trying to do. It's like I feel like I could have went higher with certain things, but I was like, maybe if I do it at this much, I'll probably get more people. Probably gravitate more to that instead of like some people that have lower prices might get more sales based on somebody who got higher prices,
right?
And so I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I just felt like I didn't want to go too crazy when it came to those type of perks. I didn't want to go too crazy on that one because I've seen other people do different things.
And look at this freaking picture, y'all. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's
Look at that. How
cyclo
freaking
based.
cool does that look? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be cool. All right, you also have a printed poster, and this is the green one, right?
Yeah, this is the theatrical poster.
Yeah, this is the theatrical poster. That's one of the posters that's on my thumbnail, so you can check it out right there. And then, of course, we got the other poster, which is the red one, which I think I don't know. They're both pretty cool. Like I'm not sure which one I like better, to be honest.
I mean, whatever. Yeah, man. This is the Vic Effects universe. So this is pretty much when you see all of these people on here. These are all the characters that's in the movie. That's the Crescent Moon Killer. She's a captive soldier. That's Heather Harlow. That scene is pretty fucked up. So.
And we're gonna get to the cast in a minute too, because
Yeah.
you have an amazing cast in this movie.
Thank you.
So Eddie, go. All right, then. Okay, for physical media lovers, hello, we got a DVD right here, $34. Not bad, not bad at all. So yeah, you can have it to own in your hand forever. There you go. And then here we go. Special thanks made possible. Dude, look at that picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. How awesome does this movie look, y'all?
That's
like,
red face. Look, that's gonna be the next Jason Michael Myers.
There you go. There you go.
Look out, Art the Clown.
He's coming for you. That's right. All right. So for the what my friend the Cheetah has christened the boutique ballers, you even can get a Blu-ray. There you go. Boom. Boutique ballers in the house, baby. That's right. Yeah. There we go. All right, and then we start. Now we start with the good stuff. Now you can be an assistant producer for $69, people. You can be a producer on this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, how freaking cool is that? And then you got you got the bundle where you get the IMDb credit, the film credit, and a digital download of the freaking movie. How cool! And it's only $84. That's a bargain. It's a bargain, people. And that is the lovely Anne, by the way, in the picture. She is she's something else. She pops up in like everything. She's amazing.
She's one of the hardest working people in this business in the low budget independent film.
She really is. Yeah, she's
like she's the sweetest person, but she ain't a punk. She don't take shit from nobody. So you know, she's all about community, and I love her, man. She helps me out. I try to help her out as much as I can, and that's when we first actually met. I was talking with her from afar and all that stuff, and then we linked up, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna put you in this." She originally wasn't supposed to be in the movie, and then I said, "I got this part. I want you to be in the movie." She said, "Oh, I'm available." And we was watching, and I told her, look at pictures from Metropolis, the movie from the silent movie from 1927, and that's what she gave me. So that was kind of like the same kind of vibe, you know, that kind of old school like Scream type of vibe she did. She played two characters in the movie. So
nice.
Yeah, but she's amazing.
I need to get her on Chat with the Back.
Oh, please do, because she got a lot to promote.
Always. I know.
Always.
All right. Then let's see. We got associate producer credit. There you go. Even better. We're getting even fancier with our stuff here.
Yeah.
And all right. What kind of contraption is on his head?
If I want to give away my secret, some type of metal rig I found in a bike helmet, and I spray painted it brown. But you're not going to see the color because it's in black and white. Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of black and white, so I can't wait for those sequences.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab it, folks. He's gonna grab it.
Yeah. So this is the.
Let me make you big. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So
nice.
Yeah, man. I had to be a lot of things. I had to wear a lot of hats. A lot of hats in this.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, literally. So I had to wear a lot of hats in this movie. So I was definitely. It was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was fun to make all the costumes and the props. I did all the props and costumes for the most part. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. It was
man,
a lot of work, but
that's I can't even imagine how much work
yeah,
you put into that. Oh my goodness,
yeah,
jeez Louise. And then they got some more. They got co-producer
yeah,
and co-executive producer, big one there. And then the super big one here,
yeah.
executive producer. There you go. So if you ever want to be an executive producer, now's your time.
Yeah, man, and the thing about it is, people look at these perks and it's like, okay, but for me, and I'm new at this, my first rodeo with this stuff, but for me, I like to be hands on, especially when people are like asking questions and stuff like that. Like my guy Mike Davies, yeah, he's a co-executive producer for the thing, and he been following it for a while. And he's like, yo, I want to be a part of this, and we have conversations. I shipped him out. He's going to a big convention. I said, "Cool, I'm gonna ship you out a shirt. Here's the QR code to the crowd fund when you at the convention. Talk about things." And he's been doing his part, promoting. Say, "Hey, what do you think it is? What do you think it is?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like I'm not trying to. When it comes to all this stuff, people got ideas and game plans and how they want to promote. I'm like, "Cool, let's go, let's go." And then the beauty of Instagram, how you can collaborate with posts and all that stuff, and
Mhm.
add add layers to it. It's like a puzzle piece. I mean, I'm not. When it comes to this, it's cool. Here's the thing: I'm happy about the money, but I'm more happy about me trying to build a foundation and an actual community in what I'm trying to do because I need y'all, man. In the long run, this is just the beginning of Vic Effects. Vic Effects. This is the beginning stages of Vic Effects. I have all these other layers and then all these other things I'm trying to hash out within this movie on to the next stuff that I'm going to be doing. I got a 3-year plan, and I've been talking about this for last couple of years. Even
Wow.
after we were done with Evil Lurks, I'm like, I had a 3-year plan, and this is what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm excited about this movie, and I'm even more excited about how people receive it and how we can transition into the next phase of the Vic Effects universe. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. And Dan says, thanks, Chris. Bill D. Russell and I are pounding the pavement at horror conventions and Comic Cons, and they won't stop promoting the Vic Effects universe until we drop.
Yes, sir.
No.
I don't want you to drop though, because that'll suck.
Yeah, dropping would suck. That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
terrible.
Take a nap and then come back and go crazy again.
And yeah, I see them all over social, both of them all over social media
Oh,
with the shirts, the whole thing, man. They're rocking it.
Yeah.
They are rocking it, yo. And Ann says thanks. You're very welcome. And then my buddy man, I'm 305 years old. That's right, I am. The bat, baby, the bat. And then Nanette says, nice brown hat. All right, let's see. All right. Some other stuff going on. All right, so you guys are doing pretty well with this. I'm super stoked for y'all.
Thank
you. It's just great. And it's an easy way to be a part of something.
Yeah.
With this Indiegogo. So, like I said, $1. Come on, $1, people. It goes a long way. Believe me. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it really does.
Oh, it does. I mean, I have all the receipts of like when I had to order pizza. I had to, how much stuff I was like a freaking Temu. I was like a Temu fiend, ordering stuff from Temu and then taking when I get it, start changing it up and making costumes with stuff and buying.
Yeah.
Temu so damn you could buy all the like the material and stuff. You know how much hot glue I used? I used so much hot glue for this damn movie. I'm like Temu. Oh, I got a bundle for like $8. I'm like, dude, trust me. If we do 8 shout outs, you got $1, 8 shout outs pop up, that's fucking hot glue for the next movie.
Exactly.
That's one thing. I ain't rolling in the dough. I ain't swimming in this money. It's money going towards this movie. I care about the art, and when people see this movie, they're gonna be like, oh shit, okay. I'm hoping that's what they think, because like I'm putting every ounce of me the money, everything into what we're trying to do. So
Yeah. Got you. Well, we got a question for you in the chat. Cheetah asked, "Do you work with Mad Angel Films?"
Actually, Dan Jederick works for Mad Angel Films.
There you go. So there's the connection right there.
Yeah, Dan does work with them and stuff like that. So,
Nice.
but I love what they do. I saw Graveyard Shark. It was hilarious. They they have a good work ethic. I mean, I think they've been around 17 years and put out 22 movies or something. So I like their DIY approach. They're self-sufficient. You know, they sell their own DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that. That's kind of where I'm at, man. I mean, the people you interview and stuff like that, you embrace, low budget independent filmmakers and actors and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I'm at. There's not this tier of like, I need to make this in order to get to this point. Like I'm just trying to raise the bar every time I make a movie. And, I'm a team player, but I also like to control the narrative of what I'm trying to do. I know what kind of ideas I have in my head. And I think being independent makes that more freer than, dealing with the system of, Hollywood or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm a DIY filmmaker. I just want to keep expanding what I'm doing. That's all.
That's right. And this is why we need to help guys like you. Because we need these movies.
Man, I appreciate dude. I appreciate it too, man. So much.
Yeah. If it wasn't for guys like you and Aaron and all these other guys, like we wouldn't have these like super cool little movies that we discover, and then we're like, whoa, this was some awesome stuff. Like let me follow this dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I've discovered, since I've started doing this channel a couple years ago, like I've discovered so many wonderful filmmakers, including yourself. Thanks. And it's just, I'll never go back.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's the thing, when I first started working on Evil Lurks in 2019, I was green, man. I was doing sound design and music stuff for short films, but when we started working on Evil Lurks and then building that up for the last 3 years, it was just a learning experience trying to figure it out. And then once I started getting into the film game and discovering the Addams Family and Jay Horton and other filmmakers, that's when I was just kind of like, okay, this is the world I need to be in. And I'm not gonna front, it's a cool world, but there's still some shadiness within it too, which I'm not gonna go into, but it's interesting. And then when I met Ann and I met, with Acrostar, it's like we have this nice bond with each other, and we want to help each other out. And it's unfortunate, when we talk about community and stuff like that, sometimes it's tough, man, because I get it. Filmmakers are trying to get theirs where they get theirs and trying to get in where they fit in with the shit, because they trying to make their movie too. So, me going into the world of Indiegogo and raising money and all, like I said, I self-finance this shit. I mean, and I love it because of the development of meeting people and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna front. If I had extra income to finance my movies, I probably would go that route. But I also like the community of meeting people, as well. And that's what's important about me building some type of relationship within what I'm doing, also with the Indiegogos, as I increase and build up on the stuff that I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Gotcha. So just to clear it up, Dan does not work for them, but he works with them.
Yeah, he works with them. It's not. Yeah, Dan. He works.
We got you, buddy. We got you.
Dan does work with them. Like not.
All right, let's see. Graveyard Shark looks like a fun time. It sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a fun movie. I saw it. Yeah.
And then the Cheetah asked, will it be eventually released on DVD, Blu-ray for the general public?
Oh, my movie or Graveyard?
Yours.
Oh yeah, man. It's the point of everything is about creating a movie. I'm gonna put it in festivals. I may have conversations with some distribution companies, and that might change the narrative with certain things. And I don't know what's going to happen with that because nothing is set in stone. But yeah, it'll definitely be. It's going to be available DVD and Blu-ray. But if you get a perk,
Even better. That's right.
you're guaranteed to get it. So regardless of what happened, you're gonna get that. And I'm trying to do a little bit. I'm trying to do something different with the DVD and the Blu-ray. So um, I got some different things going on, and I put a lot of emphasis in my music. So there'll probably be some little things with if people are interested in wanting to score as well.
Nice, so, nice. And then yeah, so you are a musician, so I'm assuming that the Foley artist is sort of kind of near and dear to your heart in a way because of all the sound.
Oh yeah, I'm a Foley artist. Yeah, I make sound effects for independent short film.
Yeah. So this is like right up your
Oh, that's why I did it. I did a movie called Love Me Tender, and I had to do a scene where a woman was drowned in the lake and she came back alive. So I had to put these wet towels on my legs, and I was doing all this shit.
Nice.
And then also I heard something weird in the background of my studio, and I was like, "The fuck?" And then boom, Vic Effects popped up, and that's I was like,
there you
I
go.
just watched a bunch of documentaries, and I said, "Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it." It's a 35-page script. We put things in place, and that's why I think one of the reasons why my actors like to work with me, because I'm a collaborative person. I don't like to be like, this is how you do it, whatever. I'll tell them certain things, but sometimes we'll have a structure, then sometimes we'll wing it. But you find the right actors who know how to wing it. You find Bill Russell know how to wing it.
Right, and then like everybody brings something different to the table.
Yeah,
so
it makes it more authentic.
It's stuff you won't even think of. So it's like, exactly. Yeah.
It makes it more authentic. That's why, I didn't do like a signed script thing, because people read a script and they're like, this, whatever you shot, whatever I'm reading is not in the movie.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so let's talk about some of the cast a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen again. So in our lead role as Vic Paulette, we have the lovely Amanda Winston, who you've worked with before on Evil Lurks and a few other things, I believe.
Yeah.
She's great. She's been on Chat with the Bat too. If you haven't watched that, go watch that one and watch the one with Chris.
Check
if you haven't watched them yet, and watch my Evil Lurks review as well.
Yes.
But yeah, she's great. I can't wait to watch her tear shit up in this movie. It's gonna be great.
She tears shit up, that's for sure.
There you go. So I can't wait for that. All right, and let's see. We've got the lovely Caitlin Stack.
Yes.
Is that she's gonna be in this one, so that's good. She's really good too. I've seen her in I can't remember the name, but I did see her in something. She was very good.
Yeah. There's some new movie that just came out called Hunt Season, so it should be on Apple Plus. So
I've heard about the I've heard really good things.
Really
about
good.
That.
Yeah.
And of course, we got the man, the legend himself, Mr. Bill D. Russell, as Milo Kemp. Bill is a special cat.
Oh yeah, Bill is in his own universe.
He is.
I love it.
and a very talented guy, and so I cannot wait to actually see him bring this role to life. All right, let's see. I'm way behind on the chat here. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, Dan asks, are there going to be deleted scenes on the DVD and Blu-ray sets?
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna make a documentary about, because I have so much footage. Big shout out to my father-in-law / production assistant Tom Grimes. He shot a lot of the video. I got so much footage, man. So I'm gonna do a documentary within the Blu-ray set. Some bloopers behind the scenes. We already did we showed some stuff here and there, but no, man. Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
That's gonna be awesome. And
excited about that. Yeah.
People like me, who with a gigantic physical media collection, we love all that extra shit.
Oh yeah.
We love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
man.
yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
There we go. We got Echo Zero in the house. How you going, my friend?
What's up?
Good to see you as always. All right, we got. Let's see. The bat has the connections. sometimes. And we also have the lovely Miss Betty J Gathers. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, Miss Betty, you stay safe. She's in the path of the hurricane. So
Oh yeah,
you be
man.
safe, Miss Betty. We want to hear from you again.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Everybody saying hello, 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 hello. Lots of hellos. All right, let's see. All right, the cheetah says yes. BTS loves special features. See,
Oh
yeah,
yes.
the cheetah is also a mega physical media fan. And let's see. Dan says Caitlin Stacks is an American badass. There you go. Amanda Winston, Caitlin Stack, and Miranda Kilpatrick proved that the future is female. Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think that's the now. I think
I think
women.
I think we're
Yeah,
kind of there already.
yeah, women are doing their thing, man. We're just gotta keep it moving. I personally I gravitate to more female lead roles, obviously with Evil Lurks and with this project, and then with my next project is my next couple of projects as well. So yeah, I love the energy of what a woman can do,
Yeah,
especially in a horror movie.
absolutely. Absolutely. And there we go. There we go. We got Dennis Newport as Thomas Raven.
He's a legend, man. He's not really all out on social media as much, but when I wrote his character, I wrote it for him, and I was like, "Can you please do this?" And he read it, and he's like, "I'll do it." And I just needed him for a day, and I was so happy.
There you go. Nailed it, right? Nailed
Yeah, he's fucking brilliant.
it. There we go. We got Jason as
That's my little brother. Yeah.
there you go. Coop Mackey.
Yeah.
I love the name. I love the name.
His it's a little joke in the movie where Milo call him Cooper, and then Coop, he's like, it's Coop. People think it's Cooper, but it's Coop.
Yeah,
Like
just
my name ain't Cooper. It ain't short. My name is Coop.
Coop. Just
So
Coop.
yeah, he's the sound engineer for Vic. So he's like in
Okay.
the one room most of the movie. Some
Gotcha,
interesting things happen with him as well. It's gonna be fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
For you Toast of London fans, he's the oh God, what can't remember his freaking name? The two idiots in the sound booth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. The lovely Anne as Thomas's assistant, it seems.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So can't wait to see that. And then here we go. Miranda Kilpatrick. Yeah, she's awesome too. So
Yeah.
that's yeah. So that's this is gonna be a killer flick, man. I cannot wait. Cannot wait, bro.
Yeah.
And then the lovely Heather Harlow as well is gonna be in this movie. She pops up in a whole bunch of places too.
Oh, she's everywhere. Yeah.
She's literally everywhere too. It's fantastic. And let's see, we got Sam Tapper.
Yes. This is she's not an actor. She's a horror fan. And I was at a wedding, and before I started, I was like, "Hey, I'm working on this script. I want to see what you think about it," and and blah blah blah. And I remember she was a vampire for Halloween, and she has beautiful skin, nice bone structure, and she put the fangs on. So, yeah.
I mean, just that picture alone,
Yeah.
that to me that screams like she's a vampire.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's perfect. Like her look is absolutely perfect.
She was so good. I made a made up language that she had to learn in like 4 days within the movie.
Goodness.
And some gibberish shit I came up with to make it sounds like it's something. She was amazing in this movie. Yeah.
Oh man, nice. All right, let's see who else we got. We
That's
got Otis Tapper. There you go.
Yeah. This man literally.
That's you.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So are you in this movie?
Yeah, I'm in this movie a couple of times. I play the monster that screamed in Caitlin's face. That's me. I got to give a mad shout out to Hilario Rodriguez. He made the creature suit, and he pretty much sculptured my face, and then he pretty much sculptured my face, and made that into this, and then made a
Oh
creature
wow.
out of that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we got that set up and did
Nice.
that. And then I played the Crescent Moon Killer, and then towards the end of the movie, I played myself. So you'll see all of that. That's what's going on. So I played three.
Beautiful.
I played characters where I didn't have to really show my face. I could just
Right.
do
Right.
things
Right.
I love. And yeah, I played myself in the movie
There
as
you
a
go.
Foley artist as well. So yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
All right. So the cheetah is asking, what are you looking at in terms of release, and are you in post yet?
Yes, we're in post production. The goal is to have the movie release in spring of 2025.
Okay. So that's
Super
pretty
early.
soon.
I'm hoping super early. Everything's gonna depend on when I do the premiere, and then also when I start putting things into festivals. But there's no doubt, anybody buy the DVD or Blu-ray perks, that stuff gonna get out there before the October 2025 deadline. 'Cause I'm gonna get that shit out to y'all, whoever decides to get that stuff. But yeah, spring of 2025, unless something catastrophic happens, that's what's gonna happen.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Mayan says 50 Shades of Chris.
Ah, yeah. I'm
There you
trying
go.
to.
That's right. There you go. Tilda Swinton played 6 roles in Suspiria. Yeah, that's true. She did.
So check this out. I played a couple of roles, but Caitlin played 4 roles in this movie.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so she actually she played a vampire, and she wore pink hair, and it was phenomenal. She originally wasn't supposed to play that character because she also was my makeup artist at one point as well. So Caitlin did 5 roles, and then she was my makeup artist. And then the vampire role she did, yeah, that wasn't planned, but I was like, I had to ask her. I'm like, hey, can you do this for me? And she said, yeah. And she was my makeup artist that day, and she did the character. So she played the cyborg, she played the angel assassin. I would call her like more of the crow assassin because her wings are more crow like. She played this captive person we call woman. She played the vampire. She played the vampire. But yeah, she did. Yeah, so she played 4 roles. Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I love when people pop up in random like extra roles. Like it's always like it's so fun to just watch.
It explains a lot of things that's happening with her character that relates to a lot of different things that's going on with Vic and everything that's going around it. So that kind of plays a part
Gotcha.
with everything. But it is awesome to see her in different elements. She goes from playing this, cyborg beat up kind of soldier to this person, we got a white wig on and a scar on her face, and then all of a sudden she got fangs, and then all of a sudden, she's in this fucking wrap, and she's in this white suit in this white room getting tortured. And, yeah. So, and she was all for it. And she'll tell you, I put her to work, and she's recovered. She hurt her ankle, and she had to have surgery. So I'm hoping for a speedy recovery with her. So
Yes,
she had to
indeed.
kind of lay low a little bit, because she would have been on the show tonight if things wasn't weird with that. But I put her to work in this movie, and she was 100%. Like, she was mad. Like the scene with me and her as me being the creature, and she, we're fighting and stuff. We, like, when she was hitting me, I say hit me. I got padding. It's gonna look corny if you don't hit me right.
Right. Yeah.
She was just kind of more hitting me towards my shoulder, but yeah, she put sting into it, and I was like, that's cool. And then I speed ramped it, and then just kind of imagine her punching me, and then put in visual effects of like sparks punching to her knuckles, hitting me to add more intensity to the punch. So that's when all the visual effects are gonna kind of pop in when we start working on all the stuff for that scene.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, she put in work.
Nice. And then the cheetah says, I think it's a good idea if you have talent enough to play multiple roles. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, our friend Tom is here. Well, the Monty Python guys played all the roles. Very true. Very true, my friend.
Oh, and
Yep.
it's also good on payroll. If you get
Yeah.
yeah, you have to deal
Right?
with everybody else's schedules. Like, hey, can you just play this character and this character and this character? You know, she didn't do a lot of it wasn't a lot of dialogue that she did, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when she did do dialogue, if if someone's watching the movie and a tears, crawl from their eye, we did our part because her scene and when she's doing her dialogue is. I think she did it 3 times, and I think I took the second. I think I took the first take because just how raw it was and just how
Right.
emotional she got, and it was just so like she made me kind of tear up a little bit when we was doing the scene. I'm like, fuck, I gotta let you do. I'm like, this is the best. This is the good take, but we should probably do it through at least 2 more times just in case if the audio got weird. But yeah, man, she's fucking amazing. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And then Dan has asked how many actors portrayed Redface.
I'll never tell.
You
Redface is
gotta
a
watch the
mystery.
movie first.
Yeah, Redface is a mystery. I'll put it this way: more than one person played Redface.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's
And that,
Redface is. I'm trying to get something rolling with that character. So yeah.
there we go. All right, let's see. And then again, if you want to donate, that is the Indiegogo page right here.
Oh man.
And I do have it linked everywhere, so it's pretty easy to find. Let's see. Mayan says if you play 6 characters, you get paid 6 times. Asking for a friend.
Oh yeah, yes. Caitlin got paid for those characters and makeup. Like it was a day where she had to do makeup and play a character, so she got paid twice. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing too. A lot of these actors and stuff, they do multiple things like makeup and wardrobe and all this other stuff. And because it's one kind of big happy horror family, and they all kind of come together with all their talents and put it all out there for you.
Yeah, and it's just so and when you because it's funny because I saw a picture of Caitlin's daughter in makeup. I said, "Whoa, that was really good." I said, "You did that?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like a zombie. Mm-hmm. And then when things kind of fell, apart with certain things that was happening, I asked Caitlin, I said, "Hey, can you fill in and do some stuff here and there?" And she's like, "Cool." And the shit after that, man, she did it multiple times where she did some really intense scenes where we talked it out and we broke down some things I wanted her to do. And these are scenes she was in, so she was putting makeup on herself as well as other people. It was that day was a 12. That was our longest day. I think it was like 12 hours. We did that. Was our longest day on set. But that was like we in this room. Things got to happen right here, and we got to get it done. So, fuck, man. I and it was we had everybody have to do something. Like I said, I was a costume designer. I was a prop designer. I had to make
exactly.
I had to make all that shit. Like everything for the most part, everything you see, I created and watched tutorials and just kind of winged it. I learned how to wood burn. So
nice.
I had a wood burn machine. I never used it. I just said let me figure this out and come up with something. And when you see the design of the angel, Miranda's character, I designed the stick that she was using to to work on to do her fight scene. I would burn all these different things on it. So it's crazy.
Nice. Man says, I'm in the wrong business, man. There you go.
Bro, what business are you in?
Yeah. Not multiple roles.
Oh. Now here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. It cost me, a certain amount of money to make this movie. The reality of it all is if I was just a writer, director, and I had to hire editor and a colorist and people to make the score. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I would have been to make this movie. I love editing. I hate color grading, but I do it because I have to do it. I love making scores, but I also love working with musicians that work with me and my budgets. And when you in this industry, especially the low budget, independent, micro budget, whatever you want to call it, yeah, man, you got to do everything yourself. I mean, one of my mentors that I look up to, he's my main mentor, John Adams from the Adams family. He does everything. He scores, he edits, you know, he shoots, you know, he acts, you know,
Yep.
and stuff like that. So I gravitate to him more than anybody in this industry because he does everything himself. And he's DIY to the fullest. You know, he don't, you know, they're the Adams family in their own stratosphere. They're an anomaly compared to
Yeah.
everybody else in this, and it's true. And
They are, yeah.
compared in this industry. So it's like, and I gravitate to a lot of things that he's doing. You know, yeah. So it's yeah, you gotta put all your hats in the basket, man. You know, I love having a team, but at the end of the day, you know, no one's taking away the editing. I'm editing my movies. That's something I edit, and that's why I'm like, I say, hey, try this, try that, because I got the footage and I can cut it up and see what makes sense.
Right.
So I know I have Amanda do so much shit that's weird, and she's just like, all right, well,
yeah, whatever.
I know this guy for 5 years. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. And then she sees it and says, oh, okay, that's what I was doing.
I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So yeah. So yeah, man.
And then Dan shouting out Caitlin and Corey. They're great actors and special effects makeup artists. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. So yeah, Vic Effects. So folks, check out their Indiegogo campaign. Like I said, I have the link everywhere. It's very easy to find. Or just type in Vic Effects Indiegogo. It pops up too.
Yeah.
So yeah, so all right, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. It's getting a little late, so
yeah.
So all right, everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with us. And enjoy the movie when it comes out, because it's going to come out. It's going to be awesome, and you know I'm going to cover it. So
yes, our new assistant producer over here.
I am an assistant producer on the movie.
Yes, he's an assistant producer, man. So I'm gonna shout that shit out to the heavens. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. Well, I believe in you guys, and this movie's gonna be killer. So I'm so happy to help out in any way I can.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get out of here. So thank you, Chris, for showing up yet again on the channel. Always good to have you. You're welcome anytime, of course.
Oh, absolutely, man.
All right. So until next time, adios, Bella Lugosi. And then eventually.